So I'm in the parking lot at Trey Mountain Gap. There's Trey over there. If I was hiking north, which is where I should be going, I'd be going up there, up over that mountain. But let me show you. Like I said, we wasn't able to get up here. I had to walk about a quarter of a mile. But we're going to head south. Where's that blaze? There it is right there. It's closer than I thought. Sorry. So we're heading down that way. It's about 10:30ish. And wish me luck. Later. So far the trail's not been too bad. I've got 1.7 miles to go to Unicoi Gap. That's the only bailout place between here and Unicoi. And then of course Trey Gap is to the right of the camera. And so far it's just been nice, but off and on with snow, but we'll see later. All right, so this is what I'm seeing this morning. That's going on over. That's behind me now. I'm going south today because the shuttle driver had a mix-up and stuff, and it was just easier to go for me to go south, and that way I don't have to worry about getting down there. It's only 4.4 miles, but we'll see. Right now, you're seeing the trail, and it's fixing to take my crampons off, and I'm sure I'm going to be taking them on and off all day. All right. Have a good day. Bye. Is that a bear's paw or a dog's paw? Big dog? I don't know. Yeah, this is what I'm seeing so far this morning. It's been pretty clear all the way, more so than even this here. But you can see, oh, I'm about to get in my dancing trees. Oh my goodness, I didn't even see that till just now. Oh my goodness, there they are. Oh, good morning. Little tiny dancers. I hope I don't fall because I'm on ice now. But oh my goodness, it's just magical out here, guys. I wish you were here with me. Well, you are, but in a different way. Thank you so much. I feel you. You may not know this, but metaphysically, I feel you. There's my dancing trees with me all the time. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being right there with me. I know you're there whether I can see you or not. But this is just magical this morning. It's not too cold. I think it's above freezing. Had to pull off my hat. By the way, I don't have my hat. I left my hat at home. I'm so upset. My tilly, but I do have a little toboggan. Okay, guys, later. Going into a little tunnel here of my dancing trees. Isn't that gorgeous? Let's walk a while. If I can not fall. But it's sort of slushy. It's not, thank goodness it's not real icy. But look at my little dancing trees. Guys, you coming out here in February or in January or March, you might want to think it's supposed to be a colder than usual year up here in the mountains. There's some kind of special thing going on. I can't remember what they call it. So they're saying that it's going to be colder than usual. So you may want to bring some crampons. I'm telling you, they're worth their weight in gold if you need them. I don't need them right here. Knock on wood. Where's one of my trees? I got to knock on wood here. Good morning, baby. Good morning. Oh, you're gorgeous. Anyway, you might just want to throw that in. It'd be better to send them home or carry them as a little extra weight and not need them. Because I did meet a guy named Jim coming from Blue Spring Shelter, and he said not the big road out there, but like Indian Graves Road that I'm going to pass in a little bit, said it was just a solid sheet of ice. So I may have to put them on for that little area. Hopefully not. Hopefully the sun will be going up. So breathing a little heavier, girls and boys. Have a good day. Later. Here's a rhododendron. They're cold. And then here's us a nice little snug place for some little critter. And then of course this is the trail going down. So there's some good water coming out. There's where I came from, up in there. Over there, if you can see those steps over there. There's a road right here, Tray Mountain Road, I believe. And then we're going to go over this. It's beautiful, just beautiful. And then we're going down there. A little slicky coming across that road though. Woo! I just had to slide a little ways. Just coming out of Indian Graves Gap. It's the only place you can get out of as a bailout place if you had to get out from Unicoi over. And it's because the rest of the roads are closed this time of the year. And there's Unicoi Gap. That's where I'm going, 2.7 miles. And I'm going up the mountain. Already been up part of it. All right. Later, guys. Thank you, Georgia Trail Maintenance people. As you can see up yonder, I've been getting this all day since Indian Gap. Not standing Indian, but whatever it is, Indian Graves Gap. Been getting this all day, but thank goodness I have. The trail has been real, no snow at all on this side so far. So at least it doesn't have that to deal with today. Okay, later. Oh, it's so pretty up here, y'all. I wish every one of you could be up here with me. I'm doing a lot of climbing out of Indian Grave Gap. There's a trail going up there. Big old tree just fell down right beside. It's parallel with the trail. And there we are, we're going up there. Later. That's what I'm seeing, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it as well as I can, but I'm telling you. It's a little hazy, but whoops. Am I looking at me? I don't know if I'm getting this or not. I'm seeing the back here. No. There it is again. For some reason I'm not seeing it. I hope you're seeing it. I'm just seeing my reflection, but it is gorgeous out there. Back over to Trey. That's it. Well, the view's just been toying with me. This is a view now. It is gorgeous. If you look over there, sort of in the middle of the picture, you can see a road And then you go back over his tray. But oh my gosh, feels like I could just reach out and touch every one of them. Hope I didn't mess it up. I cannot see. The sun is so brilliant. So I hope y'all are getting a good view of this, but it just feels like I could reach out and touch them. You can see snow sort of in this area here. Okay, guys, later. Here we go, guys. North Georgia mountains are showing off today. It is just, I'm just walking along here, and then before you know it, I'm into another scene. So I'm grateful to have it. Also, here's the trail going up there. I guess you can see it it's right here below me. If you can see it, I don't know. Yeah, there it is. I can't see anything hardly. But you should see that blaze and that other blaze up there, I hope. And I'm finishing up. I think I'm going to be going down pretty soon. Thank goodness. It's been a pretty climb. It's been a long climb, but for a short day, but it's beautiful. Sun's so warm. Don't feel like January at all. Later. About to go down into Unicoi. We've got 1 mile and 2/10 or something like that. But you can see it's going to be snowy on the way down. It's just been a real interesting day, from no snow to lots of it. So anyway, it's just crunch, crunch, crunch. It's fun. All right, later. Looky what I'm coming up on. Isn't that nice? It is just beautiful. It's pretty around here. But let's go down here and see how pretty this is. Man, hadn't had any streams this time. Had one, that one I showed you. And that's about it. But there it is. It's coming from up in yonder. Coming on down. It's going down in 2 places. And then go on out. Down there. Just beautiful. You're coming down the hill and all you see is this pretty little, nice little area to get you some refreshing water. So pretty. Okay. It's pretty over there too. I'm about to get to the parking lot, I think. I'm getting close anyway. I don't know how far, but. Okay, we're here at Unicoi Gap, and there's the elevation. Hope you can see it. Yeah. And then there's going up. Now, I didn't go up today. I came down. So anyway, it was a challenging day. Old pacifier's tired and ready to go home. Later. Here's one of the plaques besides that Springer that's on the trail. And this is at Unicoi Gap. Okay. Just wanted y'all to see it. It's pretty. It's on this big old rock. And there's some information, and then there's the elevation I showed you, and then up the white blaze going up. Okay, later. Hey guys, I just got off of Rocky Top and Trey. I did Unicoi, or actually I did from Trey Mountain Gap to Unicoi Gap today. I went south because my shuttle driver had a mix-up with a guy and it just worked out better for me to, I was ready to come anyway. I was going to start in Unicoi, and he said, well, do you mind me taking you up and then you can walk back? And that actually worked better, because then I didn't have to be worried about if I was going to get back in time to meet him. So it worked out all right. The only problem is he couldn't get me up there all the way, which is, you know, fine. We hope I'm not making y'all sick. I'm going around the mountains here. Anyway, he got me way up there. I mean, it was rough. That road going up to Trey Mountain Gap is rough. In some areas, really rough. But anyway, we got up there. He got up there. He had to back out. I didn't get to watch him. He said, go on, you're burning daylight. And he was right, because I wanted to get down, you know, halfway decent, you know, because it's cold and because I didn't know how the ice was going to be. And of course, it was slick as it could be. I mean, you wouldn't have believed it. Or maybe you would have. But anyway, it was slick. So, ended up getting out. He had to back down the mountain. I had to walk about 1/4 of a mile, which is not bad. And up to the what you call it, the parking lot. So that's what happened. And then I started my hike, and it was a beautiful day. You'll see in the video, it was beautiful. Got to turn right here, so let me turn here. This guy will get off of my behind. They want to ride your behind, and then they think you're gonna go faster. Not me, not around them mountains. I try to pull over when I can, but when there's not a place to pull over, I just don't. So sorry, buddy. But anyway, that's what happened. And it was a good walk, good hike. It was a really good hike all the way over to Indian Gap, Indian Graves Gap, and it was mostly downhill for me, and it was great. But then, then I had to go up and over the most of the way. And that was tough, because, and you'll see, I'll show you some rocks, but there's a lot of climbing. It was climbed all, you know, a long ways, but the views were just fabulous, and hopefully you can see them. Unfortunately, it was so bright that I could not tell if I was really getting the whole thing. So I'll put the ones that I can, and the ones that I can't, then I'm sorry, because I did my best. But anyway, good hike. So I've got, you know, 4.4 miles out of the way. After we had problems, him getting up the road and me feeling like he was going to go over the side, and he didn't want me in the car. He said, if I go over the side, I don't want you in the car, so you need to get out. So I got out, and then I decided, I'm almost here, I might as well hike. And I had the crampons, or, you know, spikes, and that helped. I took those off fairly early, and I could have had them coming down on the backside of Rocky Mountain, going into Unicoi, because it was pretty scary in some points. But I just took my time and enjoyed. It was beautiful. But I don't think I'm going to be able to finish that, you know, that little trek from Trey Mountain Gap on over to Dix Creek, because we got more weather coming in, and I mean, if he can't get up there with it being in the 40s and 50s for the last few days, and I think again tomorrow, without slipping and sliding, and he said I ain't going up there anytime soon. So that'll tell you in that area. And then if we get more weather coming in, I just don't know. This is crazy, but it's supposed to be be a cold year, and so far it's doing what it said it was going to do. All right, guys, it was great. Thanks for watching. I love you guys, and I appreciate you hanging in there with me, and we'll see you soon. Hopefully back on the trail. I'll try to maybe put out some gear videos or something if I don't get back on right away. All right, love every one of you to death. Thank you. Bye. Wanted to pass on, guys. Oh, sorry, somebody's coming. Wanted to pass on, guys, that if anybody's going out there in the near future, the next few days, this is Tuesday. I don't know what date it is, but it's Tuesday. You know. Anyway, I'm putting it out on the same day, so whatever the date is on the video, be safe, because take spikes, and make sure if you don't use poles, you need your poles out there, your hiking sticks, because I don't know what I'd have done without them today. A lot of people don't like them, but I'm telling you, in the snow like this, and as slippery as it is, you're gonna need them. And I like having my spikes. Now, there would have been a point that I'd had to take them on and off and on and off, and I got lazy at the end, but I should have put them on coming down Rocky Mountain into you know, the Gap, into Unicoi Gap. Yeah, I should have had them on, because it was really snowy, and there's a lot of rocks and and I slid a few times, and you know, anyway, just be aware that let's see, oh, there's Bresttown Ball, y'all, the highest point in Georgia. But anyway, just be aware. And so I just want to let you know, anybody going out in the near future, make sure you have those two things with you, and make sure you know, dress appropriate. I took clothes on and off and hats. Forgot my Tilly hat. I was aggravated with myself, but that's okay. I ended up with my little merino wool hat, and that was warm as it could be. And I did just end up wearing my merino wool. I took it off going up a Rocky Mountain. I took it off because it was hot and I was sweating, so I took it off. But I did put my cap on and my thingy. And that helped with the sweat, and also with keeping me a little warm if there's a breeze. All right, there again, shut up. Later, guys. I love you. Bye.